Hey guys, it's Ashley, and today I'm going to be hauling some books. So let's get started. I have about 10 books here that I want to show you guys. I think I did pretty good with, buying books this month or this past however long it's been since I've done another book haul. The first book that I want to show you is probably the one that I'm most excited about in this entire haul, and that is actually Tosh Hearts Tolstoy by Catherine Ormsby. I actually contacted Simon & Schuster and asked if they would send me a ARC of this book so I could read it and review it for you guys when the time came, because I really wanted to read this book. This was a book that I had heard about a really long time ago on, I think, Jenna Claire K's channel. Ever since I heard about it, I really wanted to read it. It has some ace rep. I have been trying to read more diversely, as I stated in my reading resolutions video, and I'm just really excited to get into this book. So essentially we follow this girl named Tosh, whose amateur web series called Unhappy Families has suddenly been thrust into the limelight, and she has gone viral. Her web series is based off of Anna Karenina, which is by Tolstoy, so hence Tosh Hearts Tolstoy, and she absolutely loves Tolstoy and his work, and I think that that's so unique. It's just a funny thing to throw into a YA contemporary novel, and I really like that. So Unhappy Families is nominated for what they call a Golden Tuba Award, and so Tosh goes and attends the ceremony. So she starts flirting online with this guy named Tom Kauser, and when she goes to the Golden Tuba Award, she realizes that this could potentially become something in real life, but she doesn't know how to tell him that she's hetero-romantic asexual. And the very last line of the synopsis is, "What would Tolstoy do?" I think that this sounds like such a quirky and fun book. It's got some ace rep, and I absolutely cannot wait to start reading this. This book comes out June 6th. I will have a full spoiler-free book talk for you guys up a little bit before that date. The next book that I have is one that I've also heard has some really good rep, and that is The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas. This book has been getting such rave reviews by everybody, and I am so stoked to get into it. If you don't already know, The Hate U Give is a book based off of the Black Lives Matter movement that has been circling the globe and America and every news outlet recently. It's about this girl whose best friend, or her friend, is shot unarmed by the police, and the whole trial that happens because of it, and all of the repercussions that happen due to that incident. And I'm really excited to pick it up. I've heard that it's absolutely incredible, and I've just seen it everywhere on BookTube lately, so I really can't wait. Next I have Furthermore by Tahera Mafi. This is Tahera Mafi's middle grade book, I think. I don't know if it's gonna be a series or if it's just a standalone, but it is a middle grade book. This came out, I think, sometime in August last year, and I never picked it up, and I saw it on Book Outlet, and I was like, hell yeah, gotta have that. So I grabbed it. From what I can gather, or what I know about this book, it's basically about this girl named Alice, and I guess she's colorless. I don't know if she's albino or if she just somehow just does not have color, or maybe when she travels into the world of Furthermore she doesn't have color. I don't know, but she obviously on the cover does not have color. I'm just gonna go with that. This girl Alice, her father went missing 3 years ago, and so she travels into this land of Furthermore, which to me is kind of like a Alice in Wonderland feel kind of thing. That's about as much as I have for this book. I know a lot of people have read it, a lot of people loved it. It was really hyped on BookTube last year, and I am overall very excited. And these end pages though, come on, look at how pretty. Look at how pretty that purple, Next on my list, Next on my list is Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I actually recently put this book in my top 10 fantasies I need to read video, and I started talking about it a little bit in that video. I'll just repeat what I said. From what I can gather, it's about these two characters, Victor and Eli, who were friends in college. They decided to start experimenting on people or something, and they end up giving themselves and other people superpowers, I think, or powers of some kind. This story takes place 10 years after that. They have become mortal enemies. One of them is looking to eradicate all people with power, and the other person is doing something else. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not entirely sure. I know that it's based off of these villainous characters. It's all about villains in this book, and I don't know how deep in depth that goes in villains, if everybody is a villain or if only certain people are villains. I can only imagine what a wild ride this one will be. The next book that I have to haul is Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertelli. I've put this book in a couple of my videos already. I already finished reading it, and it was so adorable. I actually even made a full book talk for this, so whenever that goes up, I'll leave it linked down below. So next on my list is By Your Side by Casey West. This was the book that was included in the February uppercase box. I only have one other book by Casey West. I think I got it in an Owl Crate box one year. She writes a lot of contemporaries, and I don't know if they're all set in the same town or world, but they all have really similar covers. And all of her stories are supposed to be really cute too, so I'm very excited about that. This book basically follows a girl named Autumn who is accidentally locked in the school's library with this guy named Dax over the weekend. She thinks her boyfriend and people are gonna come to save her. They never do. Dax and she grow a little bit closer, and it's supposed to be really cute, and I can't wait to read it. I really want to read it over the summer because this sounds like such an adorable summer read, and I absolutely can't wait. The next book that I have to show you guys is 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. I ordered this from Book Outlet, to be honest, because I saw that it was a hardcover, and it came as a signed copy, which is crazy because I didn't know that that was going to happen, but it came and I found it like this, and I am very, very happy about that. I feel like this book has been really popular. I have never actually read it or really heard a lot about it, honestly. I just see it every time I go into bookstores, and I'm always tempted to know what it's about, and I actually picked it up because one, it was cheap on Book Outlet, but also two, it's being made either into a movie or a Netflix series. I'm not 100% sure which one. Maybe it's a Netflix movie. I just quickly read the synopsis. I knew that it was about suicide, but I wasn't 100% sure what exactly it was about regarding suicide. Basically, we follow this boy named Clay whose first love, Hannah, just committed suicide 2 weeks earlier, and he finds this package with a bunch of recorded messages from her. She explains to him the 13 reasons why she decided to end her life. He goes and he follows her voice across town as she leads him to all of the different places that maybe caused her pain, or all of the reasons why she ended up ending her life. It sounds really, really freaking sad, like really sad, but I also feel like it's gonna hit a ton of hard points and things that we need to be talking about and things that we need to be aware of. I'm really, really excited to get into it. I'm also really excited that it was a signed copy, but I'm even more excited to understand what exactly is going to happen and then eventually see the adapted version of it on film. The next book that I got was one that I probably wouldn't have picked up if it wasn't so cheap, and that is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Other Classics by Lewis Carroll. One, this cover is really pretty and simplistic, and I really, really like it. Two, it was only $7.98, and it's this big. It includes Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, Through the Looking Glass, Sylvie and Bruno Concluded, The Hunting of the Snark, and Phantasmagoria. I've only really heard of two of those books, but you know, who knows what's gonna happen. The second to last book that I have to show you guys is Carr Evolved by Stephanie Garver. This was the Owl Crate February book of the box, and a lot of people have been talking about this recently. I've been seeing reviews and people reading it, and just a lot of stuff about this book. I haven't picked it up yet. I really don't have any plans to pick it up anytime soon, but maybe sometime in the future I might. From what I can gather, it's about this girl. I don't even remember her name, but she and her sister have always dreamed about going to Carr Evolved, and one day they get an invitation. In Carr Evolved, her sister is taken and kidnapped, and the whole entirety of the festival weird event thing is whoever finds the sister first is the winner of Carr Evolved. And so the main character that we follow, the girl, is trying to find her sister before anybody else does. To me, it sounds like a battle of life or death, and it sounds really interesting and really creepy because we all know how creepy circus-related things can get. So I'm very, very excited for this. And so the last book that I have today to show you guys is Anyas Ghost by Vera Brosgol. Ever since I read Nimona, I really, really wanted to get another graphic novel and read it, and I know that a lot of people love the Saga series, but every time I look at the Saga series, I don't know, I stop myself from picking it up for some reason. So I decided to go for something that was a little less Saga, a little more Nimona, like somewhere right in the middle to me, I guess. So I went for Anyas Ghost. I've seen it around, I've seen Jesse the Reader talk about it sometimes, I've seen other people mention it, and I really, really like the artwork in it. I think that the artwork is really pretty. It's all in like these purples and grays and blacks, and it's just really cool. This book is essentially about Anya, who finds a ghost at the bottom of a well, and the ghost ends up becoming her best friend. Anya in her life right now is pretty much embarrassed by her family, self-conscious about her body, and she's pretty much given up fitting in at school. A new friend, even a dead one, is just what she needs, except that Anya's new best friend isn't kidding about the forever part. It sounds just as cute as it does creepy, and I'm very excited, especially, like I said, because of the artwork. It's really, really pretty, and I just can't wait. And these are all of the books that I'm gonna haul today. This is a pretty good amount of books to me, I think. I still have to find a place for all of these on my shelf, which will not be fun. I also still have half of the pile of books I hauled from last time on my floor that I have to find a place for on my shelf, which should also be fun. If you guys have read any of these books, please let me know what you thought and which book you think I should get to first. I will honestly probably read Tosh Hart's Tolstoy before any of these other ones, just because one, I have to review it, and two, I just really want to read it, like, really badly. And so like I said before, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye!